Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The presidency has reacted to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Don't forget that a few days ago, there was a big drama in court. And I would say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu acted out that way because there was a simple question he asked that no one was ready to give him answer. On what law are you trying me? Let me know. That was the issue. James Omotosho did not tell him anything. So he acted out all of that. But guess what? It has triggered a lot of national conversation. And right now, the presidency has been approached. Let's hear what he has to say about the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to the news, the senior special assistant to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on community engagement in Southeast, Choma Wesley, has said that the president will not make any pronouncement on the ongoing trial of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wesley stated this on Monday while speaking to State House correspondent after she and three other regional aides briefed the president at Asol Rock Villa, Abuja. Wesley, in her words, said that Nnamdi Kanu's case is in court and the president cannot make any pronouncement on it. He abides by the rule of law, so for now we wait for the court to make that decision. It been reported that her comment followed renewed calls, especially from part of the Southeast, for Kanu's release. Kanu, leader of the Ipob, was first arrested in 2015. He was granted bail in 2017, then left the country after military operation in his hometown, Faruku, Abia State. He was rearrested and extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria in June 2021. Since then, he has remained in the custody of the Department of State Services. The Federal High Court has fixed November 20, 2025 to deliver judgment in his terrorism case after he declined for the sixth time to open a defense. Wesley said her Southeast office created a citizens' assembly to connect the presidency with communities. In her words, she says, "We hit the ground running by setting up a citizens' assembly where we can hear all the things that the citizens in the Southeast have to talk about the president. We are taking the president's policies to the grassroots and making sure that the people know what the president is doing for them. Our work is in the field. We are taking the presidency down to the grassroots," she further added, noting that the team's greatest weapon is feedback. From the North Central, Abiodun Shed told reporters that the region has activated a structured community-led response to long-running flashpoints and mistrust. According to her, she said, "For the North Central region, we have launched what we call the Presidential Community Engagement Peace Structure across the 121 local government areas. We have set up a community peace structure to strengthen peace and also social cohesion across the North Central region. This week, we'll be going to Plateau State to set up another community peace structure. We'll be engaging different leaders of association from the Kanto, Makban to Meitiala traditional rulers, the youth and NCWs to be on the same page about peace and how to strengthen the social cohesion in the North Central." Wow, she linked locals' insecurity to long-standing drivers and poor infrastructure. I was able to share with him the level of insecurity in our region, from historical mistrust to different levels of land grabbing. She added that illegal mining is also increasing the level of insecurity. She warned that bad roads between Kogi and Kwara are amplifying insecurity with bandits occupying ungoverned forests. She also noted that the president has promised to strengthen the peace structure. Wow. Now our concentration is really on what is the plot or the plan of Mr. President as it has to do with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A lot of response have been given in respect to, what she's trying to do, talking about Choma Wesley and other persons who are, special aides to the president on community engagement and all. But our interest revolves around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The president is saying, wait, let the court finally come out with its verdict. Question is June 20. Around the corner, would November 20, around the corner, would the president or would James Omotosho tell Nigerian the final verdict for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? And after that verdict, would any national political solution be given to calm the nerves of Nigerians about insecurity? My colleagues in the House, and we want to talk about that. The president says he can't do anything right now based on the fact that the case is before a court of jurisdiction, a court of other jurisdiction. What's your standpoint on this?
Well, they're actually trying to push all the wala, all the drama, all the logistics, or all you can think of, they want to push it to the courts. So that whatever happens, they will say, according to the courts of competent jurisdiction. I cannot forget what happened in Rivers State, where they, put Fubara and other democratic structures on 6 months suspension. What the presidency based on was that according to the Supreme Court verdict, which necessitated them to put a 6 months emergency rule, they based it on the judiciary. And they want to do the same thing now, whereby when the verdict comes out, they will now say, according to the verdict of Omotosho, where so. So in the long run, whatever you want to do, they say, no. We did not do anything. We are a very lawful government. So we are following the rule of law. And the rule of law has come out saying that you are this, and this. And unfortunately, some few days back, Professor Chido Dinkalu, wrote a very beautiful piece where everyone has been sleeping on, talking about jurisdiction, talking about judicial process with Omotosho and Wike's handwriting. He took time, went through the history of the judicial lifetime of James Omotosho. He dated it back to when Nyesom Wike was the governor of Rivers State. He mentioned Lifo, but it was more of Omotosho. It took time, and it was a case of judicial lifetime of Omotosho. Now Omotosho is in the picture, which means some people who have been following Omotosho's case study have discovered that, well, I'm not trying to preempt the court. If Omotosho wants to go by the Omotosho that we have seen over the years, according to Professor Dinkalu, then whatever it is that is making the presidency to say, wait, let's hear the verdict, we can almost say that the verdict of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is almost predictable. But the question now is, if whatever opera that wants to come out of it, they will say, well, according to the verdict, the judicial process of Nigeria, basing it on the constitution. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone ahead and said, please, which part of the constitution are you trying me on? It's going to be a very dicey one. And I guess Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is also playing very tactical here by also bringing the word power to come and see whatever it is, come and see. They're trying me on nonality. Where is the law? So, let's see how this will play out eventually. But they shouldn't forget that all eyes are truly on the judiciary.
All right, that's where we'd like to leave it. Let's meet in our commission and talk more on this. What's your standpoint in respect to the reply of Mr. President? Let's interact in our comment section.